Hey everybody, Roger here. Want to talk to you guys today about this. I kind of think it's a funny lawsuit that's happening at this point. It was just presented, or just made headlines this morning as I woke up. Basically, Edible Arrangements wants to go ahead and sue Google. I think for about $200 million in damages. Again, apparently, it says that Google's algorithms are unfairly positioning a lot of their ads alongside other companies, where people in general, people like you and me who do searches for certain products and whatnot and items, are getting mixed up and don't know what they're getting when they eventually click on a website. Now, there are a couple of attorneys out there who are saying, well, this is obviously going to go in Google's favor, and it would, and I'll break it down why. I think first and foremost, it's the responsibility of the business to understand trends. Like if you wanted to, let's say 1-800-Flowers had a form of roses that looked like that were chocolate dipped or whatever. They were made from strawberries. In their search term for that, because it's appropriate, they could put edible strawberry arrangements or edible arrangements, whatever, because it is what it is. Now, granted, if there was another thing that showed up in place of it, I think that'd be a little bit different. So anyways, edible arrangements is basically saying that there's like some sort of a trademark or a copyright infringement in regards to using their names. Have they not known Google? Do they not know what the modern day is? I'm sorry, but if you're a tiger and you are trying to eat and you're trying to make it in this world, you're gonna have to adapt and survive, or don't adapt and die. If you didn't hire the right people to do your job for you to make sure that you made money, this is not the fault of Google, it's the fault of your own. You didn't keep up with trends, you don't know what's going on, you're not making the sales, and also maybe your guys' photography department isn't doing a great job of keeping up with what people visually want to be seeing. So there's a lot that you're trying to put the blame on people who the blame shouldn't be put on at this point. You're just not doing your job good enough. So with that, I think that Google has the upper hand here. Now, there was this apparently, and I tried it this morning, and it was correct. Sometimes when you do a search, like let's say I searched for edible, or let's say I searched for flowers, online flowers, in the Google search box, and I press enter, and then you come to the page where it shows like a couple of paid advertisements in the top. I'm talking not on your phone or anything, but on a full web desktop or laptop browser. And then on the side, it'll have a couple of more possible advertisements, and then below that, it'll have the most relevant website associated with it. Look at that. I've been doing websites for who knows how long, and I know the basics of SEO. So even with some trends as well. So. Okay, so then you have those arrangements at the top. So the issue that happened that I checked out was when you search for edible arrangements, lately you do end up seeing just search results on Google. Now, if you search for edible flowers, it'll say search for edible flowers on Google. So I'm not sure if it's there was an issue where there was a portion of the article that said, hey, it is kind of odd that on the edible arrangement search result that this was changed to where it doesn't show search results for edible arrangements on Google. It doesn't anymore. So, I mean, that is kind of a little weird. So with these ads, again, if somebody wants to go in and compete for that, and their advertisement actually can line up with edible arrangements, okay, look, I'm not going to get mixed up. As a consumer, I will purchase what and where I want. Whether it's edible arrangements or not, fuck, I don't even know if you guys do everything organic. So that's probably why I don't personally order from you. So, I'll resort to flowers. And even with that, all these flowers are, I consider them factory farming, in my opinion.
We got to see how they make hot dogs. First, they unload the pigs. I named that one Harvey. Those pigs are going through hell. In my taste buds, they're going to heaven. Daddy! That man has a cold heart. I named that one Julio. I named that one Paco. I named that one Pepe Jr. That means that there's enough meat in his pants to make 24 hot dogs. Daddy! Those men were fondling those dogs like a Catholic uncle. Hey, look, the hot dog highway. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Delicious murder.
And some of them don't even have actual smell, like roses don't even smell like roses. So anyways, you know, there's a lot of costs for being a consumer, and yeah, you know, these are that's an aside. So anyways, back to the main story. Sorry, I keep getting off topic here. So it's probably a little bit of ADD, I don't know, that I have.
I don't wanna go to school, I just wanna be a fool, just wanna play video games, everything else is really lame.
So here's the thing with all of this. Edible arrangements, it sounds like you guys just don't know how to handle, you guys are having a very hard time with the way that the modern world works. You've lasted this long for so long. You're competing against, I would say, bigger giants. You know, if there's people who actually sell flowers in addition, they also sell, you know, arrangements made out of food. Then you're at a loss, because I mean, what do you sell flowers? I don't know. I've never really looked at your. Maybe this is where Google is definitely putting you below, and I'm just kidding about that. I think it's all you guys, but you know, it's you're not as high up there, I would think, as other companies that sell flowers online that do both. You know, sell flowers and sell fruits, you know, fruit flower arrangements. So if you guys are going through hard times, that's your thing. If you guys don't know how to hire SEO expert firms or individuals, that's another problem. You guys have to address that internally. Don't go making lawsuits on people who are on businesses, especially Google, when there's, I don't know how many millions of companies there are who are within the search results that Google doesn't have any time to play, you know, skew ads for. You know, as much as I think Google has a shady outlook, I do think they're very fair when it comes to, you know, whoever's going to pay the highest price and have the best content, or yada yada yada. That's you guys, again, just learn how to do your job. I'm pretty sure if you switch things around and hire people who actually know what they're doing in SEO, you're gonna do fine. So anyways, that's my rant, and I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm gonna probably make another couple of videos here today, and I don't know if I'll post all of them today, but we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.